Here's the scenario. You're on vacation, you're a couple days in, and your outfits are just not working for you. You just want to be comfortable and cool in your clothing and your style. And let's be honest, you want those Instagram pictures. I want those Instagram pictures. Let me show you my process on how I pack for trips to make sure I got a good look for every single day and to make sure I'm comfortable and I'm looking how I really want. So I'm gonna be packing for my trip to Seattle. It's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be nice. But before we start putting anything in our suitcase, we have to go over parameters on what we're gonna be doing and where we're gonna be. Now these things are gonna help us with ideas on what we're gonna bring. So for me in Seattle, it's gonna be relatively warm, 70s and 80s. I'm gonna be going to a couple nice events, so I might wanna bring nicer clothing. I might be walking a lot in the city. So these are some of the parameters that I think about when I'm gonna bring stuff to wear. So now that we know what environments we're gonna be in, maybe how hot it is and what we're gonna be doing, now we need to think about what look or aesthetic we're going for. For me, my main look is gonna be something like this, and this, and this. For me on this trip, I was thinking something clean and comfortable. I do wear a lot of streetwear, but I don't think we're gonna do that on this trip. Now we can actually start packing. First up is a casual everyday shoe. Something that is comfortable to walk in, something that you can style with a lot of pieces and your all around go-to. Next for shoes, you're gonna go with a nice shoe that you can dress up. So you never know when you're gonna go to a nice dinner, you get invited somewhere really nice and you're gonna have to dress up a lot. Usually I go with a black leather shoe. It could be an Oxford, it could be a loafer, but I keep these on deck if I have to dress up and it's gonna fit my style for this trip. You want an athletic shoe when you wanna relax, you wanna just put something nice and comfortable on. Also, these are great for walking and maybe that surprise hike that your aunt put you on when you go on vacation. These are my Asics Gel Kayano 14s, pretty much another one of my go-to sneakers for athletic looks. Go ahead and throw those shoes in your suitcase already. Next up, we have pants. In Seattle, it's gonna be pretty warm, so I'm gonna bring 3 shorts and 2 pants. So still think about the aesthetic that you're going for and choose your pants accordingly. These are my first and probably gonna be the most worn pair on the trip. These are some pleated shorts from Uniqlo. Next pair, we have a nice pair of jean shorts, pretty universal in my opinion. And finally, for that comfortable look, we have some sweat shorts. These are from Uniqlo. They're pretty baggy and long, gonna be perfect for what I'm going for. Now onto the pants. I'm gonna go with these straight leg pants from Zara, these brown ones that I've actually been wearing. These are honestly probably one of my favorites right now. I'm kind of stepping away from the baggy, so the straight look works perfect for me and what I'm going for. And finally for the pants, we're gonna go with this light wash denim. I believe these are from Abercrombie & Fitch. Again, these are straight leg too, got enough leg room for me so they're not looking too tight, but they're also not super baggy. And also I recommend going light wash instead of a dark wash. Light wash for me just screams summer, so I'm going with a light wash. So a good rule of thumb that I use when I'm thinking about how many shirts I'm gonna bring is how many days I'm gonna be there divided by 2. So for my Seattle trip, it's gonna be 12 to 13 days. So I'm gonna split that in half and I'm gonna bring probably around 6 to 7 shirts. We're just gonna go rapid fire through shirts. So the first shirt I'm gonna bring is a nice casual black shirt. This one fits me real nice around my chest and my arms. It's probably one of my go-tos right now. Next up, we have this nice boxy Honor the Gift shirt. Fits pretty good. I wish it was a little bit shorter, but I like it still. We have this nice textured black polo, something to dress up in. Next up, we have this Uniqlo women's t-shirt. Again, with the fitment, it's gonna go with pretty much my aesthetic that I'm going for. Nice and tied up top and very fitted and clean. Now here's a fun piece, a nice boxy striped shirt. You haven't noticed, most of my shirts are black and white and just different styles, different colors, different fonts, but this is a funner piece for me, this nice green boxed shirt. Here's one more nice shirt that I could dress up or down. It's giving Issey Miyake, but the fit is nice and draped. For the last look, we have some funner pieces. We have 2 jerseys, 1 and 2. I got some cool shirts there, but make sure you guys mix it up with the shirts, not just black and white. Make sure you guys have some fun tops that's gonna help you mix up your looks. There's gonna be times where like, I don't wanna wear this anymore, or you just want something fun, so make sure you bring those pieces. Now, before we move on to jackets and accessories, make sure you get a nice pair of socks. You're gonna be wearing shorts a lot. Next up, you're gonna wanna bring 2 jackets. Yes, 2 jackets, 2 light jackets. You're probably thinking, why do I need to bring jackets? Well, sometimes it gets cold at night in a lot of places. For me in Seattle, I know the nights are gonna be a little more chilly, so that thin jacket is gonna be nice to bring out anytime I go out at night. First up, a nice fun jacket. I believe this is a vintage Old Navy jacket. I don't know why, but track jackets have been growing on me. Next up, we have this nice fleece jacket, something I could dress up in or dress down, but it gives me that option for when I might be going somewhere nice. Finally, you wanna bring accessories. For me, on my trip to Seattle, I'm bringing 3 pairs of glasses. I have these metal wireframe glasses. I have one pair of sporty glasses. These are Oakley's. And again, for the versatility, I have a nice, just black pair of glasses for everyday use. And finally, do not forget your chains, your bracelets, and your watches just to elevate your look a little bit. I'm glad I got to take you guys through the process on how I pack to travel. Sometimes it can be difficult to think about what you're gonna wear when it's so far ahead sometimes and you don't know exactly what you're gonna be doing and the climates you're gonna be in. Those are just some steps that I like to follow to make sure that I have comfortable outfits and stuff that I really like wearing, whether it's just for taking pictures or I just wanna look nice. So I hope you guys got something out of that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out a lot, guys. Thank you.